lovely apartment. When did you move in? Last year?
August.
So you only just moved in?
Yeah, just moved.
Very nice. So you are close to BT, closer than you'd like.
Far too close. No, thank God.
Yeah, I heard.
The moment he moved in, the value of our property plummeted.
Tickets in the middle of the night.
I moved into the flat and Paul was already there. So the doorman said to me, do you know Mr. Beatty, sir? I said, yes, I do. Do you know him well?
You know there's a problem there.
Yeah.
Well known well, certainly not. It's very refreshing.
Actually, I was going to say, like, that one yesterday, your match was hilarious. Montreal Rackets Club. Just click on the. Ben's younger. Yeah.
Ben's younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, younger than me. Tom's a year older.
I love that they're both wearing their blue roll necks. It's the brothers' codes. Yeah, they both hit the ball so well.
When Ben,
Such natural players.
when Ben was staying with us,
Yeah.
he was having a shower in the bathroom. We had to get
Yeah.
the handle came off the door, and he couldn't get out. There was nobody in the house.
Oh no.
And he was in the bathroom with no clothes. He had to sneak and get the hot window with a towel in the dead of winter.
No.
They go knock on the neighbour's door, say hi, and it's the change sofa next to us.
I can't get out. Was he on his own?
And Judith said, I must confess, he was rather attractive young man. So I said, yeah, sure, come on in. We lived in like 60s.
Brilliant. Oh, I love that. Yes, he seems to be trapped in the bar.
I want to make sure.
Oh, good angles. Definitely love that.
What's that? I've got some magnets outside.
Is it Steve?
Steve Shannon.
Hola. There he is. Slide in.
I'm not sure it's space, mate.
We've got guest appearances from Muzz and Sutton. Time. Rory can Look at Rory's face.
The base squash down.
Yeah.
Me? Coming in. Commentators. As RP would say. Commentators. Yeah. We've had great feedback.
Racket is a very mental game, which is thankfully.
We've had great feedback. Handy sent us a text. Great comms. What's that? It's your match.
It's a bloody good game. Right, well, it looks as if we're here, Arthur. It's the final of the Canadian Amateur Doubles. Both players have had their knock. Both pairs. What are your thoughts?
Sunday afternoon, pints in hand, final, flight delayed. What more do you want in life?
I tell you what, if we have to stay here
There
next
we
week as
go.
well, I'm not sure if my liver can handle it.
It's been well conditioned though, well oiled.
Well,
Corny stepping onto the court, look at him raring to go. Clean kit, red faced.
have they knocked up yet? I thought they had. Oh, they haven't.
That's a go.
Shamandi did a knock up on his own. Slightly premature with the comms here.
It's been a lot of premature stuff this week.
Oh God, what a week it's been. of good times. A lot of championships. And a lot of terrible chat on this commentary.
Champos, terrible chat, a lot of steaming.
It's all a great week. Yeah. Coyne obviously fresh off the singles title. Can he do the double? What do you think?
The old Michael, the Michael Doublé. Unknown. Tough challenge coming up with the Stevens brothers, looking very hot in the knock.
Yeah, I mean those guys, they just strike the ball so nicely. I think it's hard to get the ball past them, but will they turn up on the day?
I mean, they prepared well last night. Both Stevens brothers in bed by at least 4 o'clock. So some good night's sleep was had well in advance.
There's a great photo of Ben who completely passed out in the steam room.
He's claiming it's fake news, but there is a picture of Ben Stevens sitting there with towels all around him, passed out behind the steam room, loving life. And then proceeded to fold all the towels he knocked over for about 10 minutes.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, the stories just keep getting better and better.
Rory Musgrove, who's watching his own match on the live stream. A real badger of the game.
One of the true badgers.
Good afternoon, everybody.
That's all. That's all from us.
As we all know, there's only one badger in the sport.
Who's that?
I don't know. Muzz, who's the real badger?
I think it's Rory Sutton.
The real badger is definitely Rory Sutton. He just won the Walsh Award. It was a pretty spectacular effort.
Wasn't there one more? Wasn't there another badger?
Another badger.
Yeah.
What? Also known as Arthur Wakely.
Oh no, he's a junior badger. Learning. He's learning the game.
I have to say, after hitting 6 times last year, Arthur, you really have come a long way in 2019 so far. Semi-final of the Canadian Amateur, sorry.
Last 16 of the singles.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
He's a rising star.
I mean, I don't want to.
The Sissipas of the rackets world.
Our partnership was truly enjoyable, so thank you for that.
It was very good, great run. But honestly said, I've played more in the last 3 days than I did in the whole of 2018 and 17 combined.
As they say, or as Mark says, commitment to the sport
Pays off.
and prior preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Who famously said that?
Mark Briers. We've been quoting Mark actually in the past few days, haven't we, Arthur?
Yeah, we have indeed. One of our true inspirations in life.
He famously sent a letter to a Cheltenham College pupil calling them an imbecile, and he said he had to put it down on paper, otherwise he wouldn't understand how much of an imbecile he really was.
It's got to be in writing. And then got told off by the school for inappropriate use of an email.
He said, I'd have told the parents as well. He said, you absolute imbecile. It's one of the classic Mark Briers stories. There's plenty more where that came from. Mark, one of the true legends of the game. Cheltenham coach, advocate of the sport. We've got quite a few girls playing over the years as well, which is great to see.
He loves them. No trannies playing yet, though. The game hasn't gone to Thailand.
Arthur, I mean. Really looking forward to this lineup. I think
It's a meaty contest.
I mean, should we put a few little stakes, few little wagers on? What are you thinking?
We're going to hand over to our resident betting expert Rory Sutton for the latest odds. What's Betfair got this game at?
Pretty think it's evens really. Coyne has done well in the singles final, showing some good form, and you know Steve knows his role. Whereas the Stevens brothers, you just can't make a market for them. You know, hot shit or bust generally.
Thanks, Rory, for an utterly boring comment.
Freeze down, guys.
I think ultimately it's going to come down to whether whose head's in it more. I think Coyne's on a run. He's just won the singles. I think the Stevens brothers have got natural flair. I think can Shimandi keep up with the pace? It's all to play for.
Big questions need answers, and we're here to provide. Collegian on court.
Colour, collegian. You come. Oh! Collegian nearly got hit there. Jesus.
Is Collegian playing?
I have to say the gallery is packed to the rafters.
Let's not exaggerate. People are still branching. I'm sure it will be in the next 2 minutes.
I'd say that Thursday night, was it Friday night? Oh, never seen it so busy. Packed. Absolutely packed.
Spelled with a T.
Well, we're here. The Toyn. Are they doing a Toyn Cost or are they spinning normally? Stevens brothers, both in the same white T-shirt.
Sponsoring the cause of Harambe.
It's great to see. Brothers in arms.
Come on, Thailand, sweet prince.
Come on, Pocahontas.
Players ready to spin for the Canadian Amateur Doubles Final. Some photos. Feel free to screenshot your YouTube.
Oh. Harambe. Matching Harambe t-shirts. This is so classic.
Do it again.
Woo!
Come a chameleon. Time. Right, here we are. The Canadian Amateur Doubles Final. Coiny on the left, ready to serve. This is going to be a thriller.
Game on.
Best of 5 games. Farmers to ref. Ooh. Now it's a strong early start. Coin building on that momentum from the singles.
First blood to Coin Shimandi.
Oh, it's a wonderful roller to start.
Genius roller.
Now I think that's all up. They're going to have to disrupt the rhythm early on, I'd say.
Yeah. Tom with his flair. Poised for the return.
That's 2 rollers in a row. I mean, that should be 2 points.
Coins Christian. CP, if you're listening, stay with us.
CP's not been anywhere apart from his bedroom and the YouTube channel all weekend, I think. Play.
Possible appearance of Loop and Hoppy.
Oh, and that's straight into the gallery.
Nice catch, athlete.
Oh no. Spilled drinks on the balcony. It's all happening. Love 3. Ben Stevens to serve from the left. Oh, it's a lovely serve to open the...
He was doing that yesterday. It's a kind of real slow chop, but it really comes off the mat wall and rolls.
Yeah, I think
it looks like it's going to foul cut almost because he can swing through it.
it's important not to overhit on this court.
Stevens
Will serve. Backing up the line, Coyne with the response. Stevens back. Oh, that's a great rally. Such clean strikers of the ball, the Stevens brothers. We've been saying it all week.
Fire up. Yeah, nice up. Let's go.
Some early nerves.
And the other.
Tom from right.
Go on, Tom.
2-3. No, you just can't put it on the back wall for Coyne. He will kill that every single time.
Serve it up.
He's better than that, Tom.
Steve.
Tom is better than that normally. Here he comes, poised.
Mandy in the box. Oh!
Slow start from the Stevens.
They still look like they're asleep.
I mean, it was only a few hours ago. Wow, big swing
Steve.
from Tom.
I think he's
A lot of wrist and arm in that shot.
I think he's still got his game face on from last night. Arthur, what do you think?
Looks valid.
Shamani from the left.
Good kill.
It's a lovely kill from Tom. He's redeemed himself.
He's finally arrived at the final.
Coyne back in the box, 5-2.
Tom doing lunges. You need to do more than that, mate.
Oh, it's a fault.
That is an absolute fault.
Doesn't get more faulty than that.
No, very faulty.
I'm out.
Even Faber could see that one.
Oh, good pick. Steve-O. High up court. And the ball.
Serve it, man.
We've got the guest appearance from Alexi Patalis. Oh, and that's a fault.
How's everyone doing out there on this fine Sunday in Montreal?
Oh, and then he's definitely asleep from last. He's not arrived to the party.
Here comes the monkey, Stephen Shamandi, in his playground.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot from Coyne. Alexi, who's your money on?
Coyne and Stephen Shamandi.
And there we go. Like that's the consensus at the moment.
And we're going to go
Lexi,
for
I'm
a
sure
little
you're-
short break.
Lexi, I'm sure your friends and family in the Cypriot lands are going to bed shortly and probably crowding around the TVs and the bars for this match.
I'd just like
shout
to
outs?
plug my my brand, Samathe Mykonos.
We'll take a break.
Sorry, I'm just recovering from a fit of laughter there after Wakely made one of the most unhumane noises I've ever heard. Right, 10-2, Shamandi from the right.
Come on, man.
I have to say, they haven't played as well as yesterday against us, Arthur.
Load it.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, they didn't miss anything yesterday. Good length.
It's an incredibly late call there. Didn't fancy it.
11-2, Coyne to serve. Good pick. Coyne. Stevens brothers are back in the box.
I'm out. Let's go, Steve. Aces.
Oh, nice
Serve,
length.
man. Come on.
Nice length there
Far
from
enough.
Ben Stevens. I think he's on the form of his life. What did you say?
Was yesterday, yeah. He's playing beautiful rackets at the moment.
4-11.
Speculative.
We've been talking a lot about the gladiatorial let idea, where the audience decides.
7 Ben. Yeah, a lot of demand growing in the game for this. It's maybe one for the TRNA committee at the end of the year.
This time.
Pitching to the board next month.
Bloody hell, it's hit the door. It's hit the door. 7-11. Rory Musgrave, great cultural. Joe Rogan.
Reference to 7-11. Craps from the other night. Oh, that's a huge backhand from Coyne. The gallery erupts, and that really is quite an intimidating shot from James Coyne. He is not missing much. Angle.
What's that angle from Stevens?
This court really does take the spin beautifully well. Ooh. You just can't afford to put balls on the back wall against Coyne, can you?
It's Felix's favourite line in the book. I've heard that 6 times already this match.
Go, Steve.
Apologies. But it's true. Ooh, didn't like that one though, did he?
Deary me. Coyne looking bemused. Oh, he's practicing his scoop down the lines.
He's been doing some shoveling.
It's a useful shot in the game. Not one for the purist. That's loose.
Oh, let ball please. A little bit of a scuffle in the corner there. He's asking for the let.
Could have asked for it. Don't ask, don't get.
That's what we've learned on and off court this week, isn't it?
Wait, Ben, come on!
Serve it up. 8-11.
Felix, not sure what your thoughts are, but I think it's good. It's a good game to win this one.
I completely agree with that, Arthur. I think these guys have got to get a run now.
Gosh, Shamandi's got great arm span.
Ooh, that's a lovely serve from Ben. He's looking like a man on a mission. What are you thinking? Forehand or backhand now?
Yeah, they're relaxing into the game now. A loose first several points from the Stevens brothers, but really getting into their stride now.
He's looking confident.
Team Harambe on the roll.
Oh, it's a lovely length. Great shot from Tom there.
Shot Tom.
Tom seems to have woken up.
Yeah. Booze is leaving the system rapidly.
The blood is thickening.
Is that a thing?
Thin blood, alcohol.
Maybe, yeah. Good return from Shamandi. Stevens, loose shot. Coyne to finish it.
Oh.
Yeah, good lad.
Safety first.
Yeah, Captain C.
High serve, Shamandi for the kill. Up.
Deary me, what is this?
Oh, it's a huge finish from Coyne. Woof. It didn't even need to be that good, but it was.
Gratuitous. Coin really hitting a good shot. Go, Steve.
It's very unlike Stevens, that miss.
Very un-Stevens-esque.
Shamandi from the left. Oh, he just didn't move quite quickly enough. Short strides, as well I was telling you yesterday, Arthur.
Yep. I was very much going for the crab style of walking around the court. The crab. The crustacean.
Oh, it's a good pick.
Good scrapping, Winchester.
Either way, the Winchester, the Wickhamist will take it. Oh, it's a huge kill from Tom.
Behave.
These guys just look so natural.
They live for the kill.
The hunters.
Any other?
I think it's fair to say, make sure.
Just silly serve. Half expecting Tom to go for the hammer there as well.
Oh! Just thrashing a little bit too much now, aren't they? And it's such a crucial part of the game. The cannons are loaded.
Tournament organiser chunked that piping up there.
Oh, an unfortunate clip of the racket from Shamandi. Coiny now, second hand.
Taking it seriously.
11 all.
Bouncing the ball from the left.
Good game to win this one.
Coiny steps in. Serves. Off the back. Where's the hammer? Down the line. Intelligent serving.
It reminded
Half hammer.
me of the one you did in our game.
No, that was a genuine hammer. Just to clarify for viewers, hammer on match point, no biggie.
That's a very good length.
Good serve.
Squeezed into the box.
12. It's good serving. Coiny always seems to pull out those big serves when he needs them.
He does.
13-11, I believe. 14-11.
14-11 game ball. The first game ball, as Dan Fisher likes to say.
And that's it. The first game to coin Shamandi. Best of 5. And we've now got a bit of guest commentary from Henry Faber, who's very hungover, but has been spectating through his one eye.
The Cyclops will appear.
Introducing the Cyclops.
He shakes his head, but he knows he wants to.
Henry had a bit of a heavy one last night. He actually refused to get in the taxi with Arthur, and he demanded to walk home.
The 40-minute stroll through Montreal at -20 conditions, preferred over the 2-minute Uber.
Bizarre choice.
Bizarre choice, but maybe the fresh air did him good. Maybe sensible.
Well, either way, we are primed for what promises to be quite a spectacular final. What are you thinking? So who's going to take the second one? It's going to be another coin?
Who knows? I think I'm backing Stevens brothers to get one back fairly quickly. They just need to relax into the final a bit more. It seemed like in the semi-final against us yesterday, sadly for us, they were really relaxed, hitting the ball beautifully, great angles, real pace. They haven't quite managed that today, Felix, have they?
They haven't. They just don't seem like they've really kind of got into their rhythm, into their stride. I think against us, they were so confident, they were so arrogant.
Yeah,
They're
which is what you need.
Which is what you need. I don't think their arrogance has really been switched on yet.
Arrogant.
Arrogance.
Hashtag Briars.
If we can get that trending, hashtag Mark Briars or hashtag the 6 Ps, which are
piss poor. Oh no. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance.
And I think in the Stevens brothers case, they're not priorly prepared.
0 preparation. Depends how you define prepared, really. If you define prepared as passing out on towels outside the steam room at 4 AM, then very well prepared for the final.
The Montreal Rackets weekend always promises to be a test of talent versus preparation and commitment to the sport.
Just before we start on the final, just worth pointing out that half-time in the Chelsea-Sheffield United game is 1-0. We would pass you over to our correspondent, but it turns out no one gives a shit about football here.
Including me. Right. Corny from the left. 1 game to love. Love all.
Fire up.
Is it just me, or has Coyne changed his headband in that game?
Yeah, he was very much the sushi chef / samurai warrior earlier. Now gone back to more traditional rackets look.
Shout out to the sponsor Neptune.
Oh, catch it, Hector. Come on.
Use it, Ben. Hector, aka Pablo Escobar.
Guest appearance.
Not a great serve from Ben. He's been very lucky there.
That's a really, really loose serve.
Got to keep it off the back wall.
Star.
Bit close for comfort there. Oh.
Go on, Benny. Serve, Tom. He does that weird thing with his neck, doesn't he? It sort of it rolls around when he serves or hits a shot.
Yeah. Slightly on the spectrum.
I think that's out of court. If it hits that thing there. Out of court. Out of court. Is out of court?
Did it didn't hit the windowsill. The windowsill.
Romantic brave.
Oh, and it's just died at the back there. I sense that Shamandi and Coyne, they're really firing up now.
Yeah, they are. Some poor comms there, but Shamandi took it. Turns out the decision was justified. Good take.
Is it just me, or do you think that the Stevens brothers don't believe they can win this match yet?
I think they believe, but it's not showing so far. It's not quite clicking, Phoenix, so have every confidence they'll fire up soon. So much talent there between the pair of them.
Serve it up, Steve.
But not quite finding their gear yet. Shamandi from the right. 3-2.
Oh, that's a lovely roller. It doesn't get better than that.
It just shows Phoenix on this court you don't need to cut the ball. You can push it into the corner and it will dive.
You got that right. There was absolutely no backswing on that serve. He's got a unique... That's a very good serve from Shamandi. I have to say, we were talking...
Give him a chance, Steve!
Reminds me of Blades of Glory.
The commentary from that film.
Shamandi's finding some form. 3 aces in a row.
Wakely back in the box.
5-3. 5-3. Wakely just had a little fit of laughter in his.
That's returned.
5-3 from the left, Shamandi. Into the corner, another good length, but off the back wall slightly. Coyne comes round, tries for the finish. Can Stevens complete? Up the line. A little dinker from and the let ball from Tom. Shamandi back in the box.
Great to see that bit of camaraderie on court there between the opponents.
Lovely. Not a great serve. Oh! Now you see, Tom would have finished that in our match.
Yeah, he would. Didn't miss a thing yesterday. Made us play.
He did. 6-3. They're just not finding their
Crafty
rhythm.
frame there. Crafty frame.
Oh, great pickup from Tom Stevens. Oh, phenomenal scenes.
Lucky there. Hit a crack in the court and bounced up. And Courtney managed to kill. Was that the spot where Courtney was standing earlier?
I believe so.
He's actually cracked the floor.
They call him Thor for a reason.
What could have been one of the stands from the floaters on Friday night.
There's a few stains remaining, I believe.
Roll it!
Some high heel holes as well.
Dubious stains. For the viewers at home, we had some.
I mean, that can't be a let. Is that a let?
4 more years. It's been given. Really?
Ah, Louis Winstanley. We can get him in the box.
Louis, what's that mean?
It's an old joke. You probably wouldn't understand.
Well, I have to say, Shamandi's found his serve. He's got an unusual serve, Shamandi, hasn't he? He sort of pushes it into the corner, but I wonder whether, because he's grown up playing on this court, whether it's kind of, yeah, he's kind of adapted it for this court.
Looks like a local swing.
Volley that. Well covered by Coiney. Right, it's good to see Louis Winstanley chirping up with some filthy chat as always.
Horrendous chat. Expect nothing less these days.
Oh, it's a good width. You
Yes,
can't do
man,
much
come
against
on.
that.
Just me? Good run, Steve. Serve it, B-string.
Bizarre commentary from Louis Winstanley.
Good reason he's not in the box with us.
I think we should at least give him a guest feature.
Possibly a minute later on. Post match. Whenever it's tuned off.
Oh, that's one fault. That looked like a fault to me.
Looked up to me.
It wasn't. I was correct.
That's an opinion though.
Up. Oh, good hustle. And Coiney's still got it.
God.
Did he get that?
That's a great squash shot there. Scrapping Tom. Serve it, Steve-O.
Aces. I have to say, Stevens' racket doesn't sound very tight, does it?
No, it sounds pretty loosey-goosey to me. Rip it, Jersey.
Terribly
Shot, Tom.
Stevens' racket is about to go. Oh, and he's chucked it. And then really? Should be. Unusual scenes here.
He did need a new racket though.
Yeah, he did. It was completely dead, that one. Just going to double check the stream's still working. 5-10 from the right, bends Tom Stevens to serve.
Catch that. That's quite a long way away.
No point. Steve Shamandi to serve. Whoa, a nice example of the rammer there.
Great rammer, Ben.
It's a rally hammer.
It's a Howard Angus special.
Muzz isn't sure about that one.
The rammer.
Actually, not. I don't think a purist would be sure about that.
No, Howard loves it.
Howard actually told us that.
7 times world champion. Allegedly coined by Alistair Ball. Ask for it.
As we've learnt on this tour, if you don't ask, you don't get.
It's time.
Says Felix. He worked 3 nights in a row. I'm out.
That's a very good serve from Coyne. He really is hitting the length.
Yeah, a backhand from the right really is one of the shots of the modern game.
Something I've been trying to craft recently, unsuccessfully on this course.
How's that going for you?
Mostly back ball.
Or fold.
Time. Oh, it's a phenomenal width.
That's a phenomenal work.
It's the game ball, 14-5.
Must be now.
Good response from Ben Stevens and straight into the tin from Coyne. Right, so the Stevens brothers back in the box. What can Ben do? A nice sort of drooping length there.
Yeah, probing.
Drooping length, something we can probably all associate with.
Cultural reference.
Oh, that's a lovely break up from Ben. Oh, unlucky. Well, Stevens.
Serve it up, come on, Tom. God, my voice is fucked.
7-4. They get to the 14. Oh, it's a little bit scrappy from Tom, but they've just got the 8-14. Momentum swinging.
Aces.
14. It's an unfortunate and lazy miss there from Ben.
Good topic of conversation.
We've spotted.
Alexi has spotted a bit of a damaged cage.
Someone, if that came down.
That might be on a time delay.
Interesting. Seems to be damaged light.
Yeah.
Right, Coyne back in the box from the left, and it's game ball. Second game. Oh, that's it. There it is, a scream of frustration from Tom Stevens there. Well, Arthur, I just don't know what they can do.
Just got to serve up, step up, and believe.
It's all about belief. I just don't think they're believing at the moment. It's a very difficult game. What does he say? He's not on the live stream. There's loads of different videos, but one of them is live. Tell him to go on Montreal Racket Club YouTube channel. YouTube channel. There's a channel, and then you have to subscribe, and then it'll pop up. Yeah, we've got a few guest appearances in the commentary box.
Utter drivel.
Come on then, Louis. Louis Winstanley, everybody, wants to comment on how the game's going and predictions.
Commentating on the commentators. Drivel. Utter drivel.
Just shows a lack of imagination when you can't come up with comments yourself.
I tell you what,
Arthur's gone.
it shows a lack of commitment to the sport.
You see, stop finger blasting each other's arseholes.
What about Faber? Faber was a very good 5 Live commentary. Cyclops. Well, at the moment, this game isn't really sort of pleasing the crowds as we thought it might.
Go on, Tom.
Henry, come and nestle up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Henry is simply too hungover to commentate today, much to our disappointment. It's completely out of action.
Henry's still
Genuinely can't see through my right eye.
What is that, Henry?
That's what you see.
I don't know. I think it's got a frostbite. Probably that walk last night.
Trying to get you in the car. You ran off. You ran away from me.
Henry tried to walk home.
And then just turned and ran.
Oh, a change of bandana for Coiny. He's gone for the Japanese sushi bandana.
Sushi chef.
Yeah. Slightly rogue. He's obviously feeling like that's the one to win in.
Taking him.
I think you're absolutely right. Bit more of a showboater move.
Yeah. He obviously thinks he's going to win though.
Stephen's boys are suffering.
I agree, they haven't got going yet. The call did not pay off.
The quality of the serving, Stephen's boys, poor. Absolutely poor.
It hasn't really kicked.
Cutting it late there on the Bridgeman.
I agree. I think they just haven't got into their rhythm compared to yesterday. Like Ben wasn't missing anything.
Coiny is literally dressed like a walking advert for Itsu.
Time. Can Ben still in play? Coiny with the response. And Ben straight back with the backhand. Coiny straight to Ben. Oh, it's a phenomenal rally. No one was able to cover it. A fist bump from Ben Stevens. He's got the crowd going now. This is what the crowd wanted to see.
The monkey bending over double. Genuinely worn out by that rally. Lovely little roundabout though.
Rackets.
Just good rackets.
Rackets is the winner.
Use the finger.
What is that? And that's just in.
Could get VAR on that one.
Good pick from Shamandi. Oh, it's another good pick from Coiny. Oh, it's a little bit close for comfort. Ben with the response, and Shamandi's still in play. Oh, it's a wonderful finish from Ben Stevens. He's giving the crowd exactly what they want, and this man can finish and will finish.
Blue balls, please.
Blue balls, please. Oh, it's a great hammer from Tom.
Yeah, boy. Oh, inch perfect. Charles Wakely-esque.
How is that?
It is hammer time. Since they've relaxed. Oh, well played. I just sense the Stevens brothers have just relaxed a little bit and they're playing a little bit. Don't you think the Stevens bros have relaxed a bit now, Henry?
Oh! Spoken too soon.
God.
He was so relaxed.
The unforced errors are piling up here in the serves.
It's just
Great insight from Rory Musgrove. Cutting edge analysis.
phenomenal scenes. I thought they were on a roll there. I don't know, they seem...
As Faber Senior would say,
Must be now. Must be now.
and the sushi chef bounces.
Eaton must have them out. Dad, I have a name.
Reduced to the school name. Oh, that's a phenomenal win from Ben Stevens. I think they've had a locker room chat and they seem to be striking it better than ever.
Yeah, this is delicious stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, pay attention, Tom.
Just bathe.
You've seen the look that Stevens makes while he's hitting his backhand serve.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
An alarming face.
In fact, we did ask girlfriend name? Lulu. We did ask Lulu to text in yesterday. If you're out there, please text in to confirm. Is that a usual face? I'm out.
Oh, it's like
It's actually appalling.
the lips.
It's making me ill. That is.
That's a lovely wit from Ben Stevens.
Vamos, Benito!
There's a bit more camaraderie from the bros. They just make eye contact and they instantly know what to do. Apologies to the viewers there. Oh, that's a huge pick. Shamandi with a response! It doesn't get better than that. That was a phenomenal response.
You player!
we've now got the microphone back from Wakely's mouth.
An orthodox serve that really doesn't look good, but then just achieves good shooting.
We were talking about this. There's like no backswing.
Favourite the dance floor.
It's such an unusual technique. It's like no backswing.
Unorthodox, but productive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Ben!
Faber on the dance floor. It's Faber on the dance floor.
Actually filling in last night for George Maltby. Stephen Hawking.
God, if you're out there.
For 4 hours.
What do you say?
For 4 hours. Non-stop Hawking.
Bit of a dispute.
I actually saw more Hawking last night than the Universal Nothing.
Up.
Hey, Ben's actually striking it now.
Yeah.
Sashimi.
Aces. If you are online,
Go on, Ben.
do send in your favourite sushi recommendations. Are you more of a California roll person or a... James Itsu coin.
One for a spicy tuna roll.
Wasn't duck. Oh, it's a great pick. Ah, that's a lovely whip.
Real wasabi on that one. That was so good.
Oh, for God's sake. The puns have begun.
It's not bad. Come on.
Just a cool 7.5 hours till our flight.
Oh, God. Ben Stevens from the right. Oh, well moved.
Long.
Oh, nice pick. Oh, unlucky. You know, I have to say the third game of any doubles match is generally the best, and this has been the best, really, in terms of the matchup.
Unlike Mourinho, third season problems.
Generally, third games I always think are it's when everyone finds their rhythm. That's a huge hammer from Tom.
Every time, Tom. Aces. And again.
Oh, well called from Steve.
Let's go, Steve.
4-9, Steve Shamandi from the left. Good pick.
Oh, the good prod there.
Unorthodox prod. Oh, nice little pick off the side wall and no.
Taken. Taken. Let's go for that. Interesting decision.
Gentle net there.
It's a Reggie net.
I had Jim Deere written all over it.
Just early season.
I'd just like to say it's great that Henry's finally arrived in the commentary box after recovering from Cyclops mode. Oh!
The best thing about radio is you don't need to be able to see.
Face to the radio. Oh, stepping up. This is the kind of energy that we're used to seeing from the Stevens brothers, is it not, Arthur?
Yeah, it is. They're picking up now. Ben's recovering from his steam room nap. Great number 4 for Howard. Oh, and that was a number 1, but a committee.
Moments like that in a match.
What for?
To win.
9-4. Oh, that was down. I hit the 4 first. didn't it?
Bumble. He's playing some ping pong there. Right.
That person would have claimed that.
Wouldn't we all? And Coyne with a sure kill here. Yeah, and then when you give Coyne that much time, there's just no point in even trying, really. I mean, he just sinks those.
It's a foregone conclusion.
It is. Shamandi with the bizarre serve.
Language.
Sushi chef. It's a Hwasin duck roll from the right.
The what?
Hwasin duck roll from the right. Oh, nice, Ollie.
He's had some Hoyt and duck rolls in his time.
You got that right. What's a phenomenal pickup, and Tom just can't quite get there. I have to say, Steve Shamandi is playing a really great second string player.
The game of his life.
He's doing all he needs to do.
He's hungry.
The whole
Sushi.
Get that.
Oh, great finish from Tom Stevens.
Get closer, Steve. Behave.
Temptation there for a drop shot.
9-5.
Resist.
Oh, that's an unfortunate. Serve up, Tom.
Think about it, Ben.
Well read.
Swinging off the monkey bars. Great ballet. I'm out.
Coyne's not happy with that himself. Oh, it's a great hammer. Will Shamandi ever read one of those?
Every time, Tom.
Good pick. Tom's called it. Tongue out. Yeah. Up. Oh, great pick from the long arm, Tom Stevens. And he's still on it, but not quite.
Serve it, Steve.
5-11. That's still behind.
But gripping stuff.
errors when they don't need them.
Yeah, but overall a better standard from Stevens brothers. Really starting to read the game now. It's a good serve from Shimandi from the red. Oh, interesting angle. Stevens for the kill.
Oh, kill straight into the thriller. No one's ever had a lesson in rackets.
Apart from Henry Faber, had seen. And still says to this day, it set him up well.
Get the wheels rolling on a career.
Wise words from Howard Angus. Right.
Serve it up.
Serve up.
Vamos!
11-6.
Such dross.
That is, it's unfortunate, but can Tom carry them? At the moment, Tom is carrying. There's a point. Every point counts. At this stage of the match, any point counts. Hammer?
Yeah, this is that point in the game when you need 3 points to win.
He's still on the red line.
Shimandi really predicting the...
He's still on the red line.
Oh, it's a great response from Coyne.
Yeah, player.
Handing over to Henry Faber.
I'm really on for a comeback here.
Flights delays. I've got nothing else to do. Coyne stepping up. Henry, any updates on the hidden situation? Anything lined up this afternoon?
I've never heard of. Don't know what you're talking about. Not a lot of Montreal we haven't seen this weekend.
Oh, time. Apart from the entire city.
Oh, that's a great shot from Coyne. He is determined and fired up to come back in this game. 8-13.
Someone just flicked the switch on the on-court heating system.
I've heard rumours, but really it's one of the great systems of the game.
Yeah.
When you're on a court,
RP, text him. What do you think?
Is that front wall really heated?
We know you're there.
hello.
It's me.
RP.
I can feel the heat on courts.
Such a bizarre backhand serve, but
It's a real prod, that.
it's such a prod. But he really does have a good eye. Off another prod. Always prepared with his racket up. And with that, Coyne is back. It's 8-13.
Steve-O.
Go Steve-O.
Harambe looking disappointed by that one.
Justice.
Yeah, we should. Well covered from Tom Stevens. What do you think, Arthur? Do you think they're going to get to the set?
I'm more thinking about next year, actually. Henry's got me thinking. I think we should bring technology to rackets next year.
And sponsorship.
Oh, Jesus, that was close.
Oh! Oh! If he'd have pulled that one off, it would have been huge.
Good pick, good pick.
It's very hard to pick Coyne.
This is clutch now. Come on, Winchester.
Handing over to our guest commentator, Rory Musgrave.
Musgrave, thoughts on the match so far?
Do you think, Muzz, Coyne's going to come back and equal for the set?
We said that.
Do you think Coyne and Shamandi are going to come back and get the set?
Well, if they do, they'll win the match.
Always tantalisingly unique insights from Rory Musgrave.
As ever, great to have him here.
12-13. Bit of technical difficulties.
12-13.
12-13. Coyne from the left to equal for the set. Oh, and that's it. They've got back to the set from 7-13 down. It out beautifully on the back wall. Coyne's very good, and he's killed it straight up the line, and that's
Fist pumping.
One love set to 3. Is this game over? Is this game over now, Henry Faber? With that, they line up the championship point. Is it all over, Arthur?
Can we make it best of 7?
Best of 7? And that's it. They've got it. The double championship. Coyne takes it with Shamandi. They beat the Stevens brothers 3-love. And that really was a very convincing game indeed. They are the Canadian amateur champions. What a result.
Just felt like the Stevens were never really in that game.
They turned up. The Stevens turned up, did they, Arthur?
It's not their finest hour. Yesterday they played absolutely sublimely. Today weren't quite on it. Coyne playing well. Shamandi playing the game of his life. Tough match for Stevens brothers. I'm sure they'll come back next year.
Well,
Give a foul cutting.
A lot of foul cutting. On and off the court.
well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We will be shortly presenting the trophies, and
Which may or may not have commentary, depending on whether we've have found a bar.
thanks everyone for joining, and we shall see you next year.
Stay classy.
It's yeah, potentially. I think that should be a feature hosted by Rory Musgrave.
Thank you.